Hello, my name is Malcolm and it is my privilege to introduce you to Trinity West Church. Back in 2013, a group of gospel-hearted men and women planted this very church here in Shepherd's Bush, West London. And over a decade later, we can testify to God's grace. We have seen our people flourishing in their faith and in the community. We have seen people trust in Jesus and being baptized in His name. We've seen our own people raised and trained to serve Him both in the church and beyond in the country and the world. This is not because we are anything special in ourselves, but because God is gracious. If you would like to know what is important to us as a church, it can be distilled down to three things. Number one, gospel. We believe that Jesus is the good news that the world needs to hear. God so loved the world that He gave His only Son. And through His life and His death and His resurrection, we inherit the fullness of life that we are made for. He forgives us our sins and He restores true life in us day by day. And therefore, you will hear this gospel preached week by week from our Sunday services. And you'll also see us earnestly seeking to know Him and to center our lives around Him. Number two, community. We are convinced that the gospel leads to flourishing community, because Jesus restores relationship not only between us and God, but among one another. We therefore want to love one another because Christ has first loved us. So we make it a priority to share life together beyond Sundays, whether it is formally in our midweek community groups or informally over a cup of coffee, catching up and encouraging one another. Visitors regularly remark on the warm community that they experience among us. And we believe that is testimony to the kind of community that the gospel produces. Three, city. It is an incredible privilege to be located here in this global hub. 9 million people in all their diversity. It is a mission field of souls that need to hear of the hope that only Jesus can provide. And therefore, we are committed to bearing testimony to Jesus, along with all the gospel proclaiming churches in this place. God, in His gospel, saves. The gospel is the power of salvation to all who believe, and God has placed us here for this purpose, to bear witness to that. Whoever you are, we'd love to welcome you. Whether you are curious about faith, finding out more about Jesus, or whether you have just moved into the city and are looking for a church to call home, or you've been living in the area for a while and are excited about this vision. Whoever you are, we'd love to welcome you. There is a contact form on our website, but better yet, join us on a Sunday.